Now,
To be continued.
yeah. Is everyone here? Everyone ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Cal.
You should, yeah.
Doesn't sound like he's here.
Or did he? I don't know.
Sorry, give me a second to write down my thoughts on the intro instead of just randomly saying shit.
Key point to activate stunning strike.
Plus, the person other
I
than you
will.
is 20 feet away. She's a quiet one. I can tell.
Uh,
She's. Oh, there
my
she
mouth
goes.
didn't work for some reason. My mouth just didn't work. Anyways, Dawnbringers.
On bringers.
Stick. Stick didn't mean to go back to the Feywild this early in life.
Oh yeah, we're in the fucking Feywild.
Yep.
Yeah. Cal, you there? Hmm.
Sorry, I'm back.
All good.
Yeah. Where that? They did just toe in the road.
Okay. Last we left off, our band of adventurers, known as the Dawnbringers, felled a adult black dragon and then swiftly went to go buy some items. After which, you all decided to drink the night away. Um, but one of you, Danny Gilliday, was able to rest and went to Mystia to get transported back to the Feywild to hunt down his arch nemesis, if you will. Um, you all awoke the next morning, found that he was missing. Assumed not the worst at first, but as slowly time went on, you did start to assume the worst. Um, made your way to Mystia, along the way finding this individual named Stick, a small gnomish man, um, with a ginormous gun, who you did not trust at first, and did not even want coming along with you, but kind of forced his way into your party a little bit. You all made your way to Mystia's tower, went up the stairs and greeted her again. Um, she told you all that she had taken Danny to the Feywild, and she could bring you to the same spot that she had brought him. Um, you were all transported. You saw the wondrous sight of the Feywild, and also the danger that it had. Walked for a bit, entering the forest, of which Mistia then decided to leave, saying that she had other business to attend to. Um, you walked for a bit into the forest before um, noticing some wildlife and plant life, and then was trapped into a cycled loop of which one of you had noticed. I don't remember exactly who it was. I think it was Lothric. Noticed and pointed out to the party that you were stuck in this loop, of which you all found out that it was a couple of hags and their mirrored images that were keeping you in place. You then swiftly dealt with these hags and decided to bed down after a little bit longer of walking. Um, you then, in the night, had a little bit of a scare with um, Hestia seeing a face in the ground. It seems like a human face. Um, but other than that, everything was okay, and you all woke the next morning, fully rested. And that is where we left off.
That was nice. That was really nice. I haven't slept like that in ages.
It was alright.
I'm a little leery about seeing that face.
I didn't see anything in my feed.
Neither did I.
The grass, some of the grass in the Feywild is just hits different in the back. More lumbar, more lumbar support.
Interesting.
Oh wait, you said something about a face.
Yeah.
DM, would my character know anything about that?
Um, you can roll a history check.
Yeah. Probably not, but let's just see what I got. Um, 7 or no, that's a 9 actually. Yeah,
Okay.
4. Yeah.
On that note, actually, Lothric, you should also roll a history check.
Let me get my dice. You said history?
Yes.
That is an 18.
Okay.
Nice.
Stick, you do not know why that would have happened. That's pretty creepy. Um, Lothric,
That's creepy.
having some ties with this area, through your connection of Danny, um, you would know that his tribe lived in a place called the Woodlands of the Spirits. They believed it to be heavily infested with spiritual um, power and spirits themselves. So it's possible that Hestia had seen a spirit last night.
I will divulge that information.
Well,
It's creepy.
I guess let's just keep our wits about us. Yeah?
I'm gonna kind of joke around. Am I even real? I'm gonna be like, no,
Hell,
I'm real though. I'm just messing with you.
Are you? Wait. Oh, wait. Are you?
roll for Susan.
Roll
I,
insight,
I,
Stick.
I'm gonna be like, ooh, towards stick.
Yeah, roll a deception or persuasion.
It's either gonna be a 5 or a 7. And I choose the 7.
Okay, okay. Yeah, don't tell us which one. Um, Stick, what did you roll on insight?
I rolled a 17.
Okay. This motherfucker he ain't a spirit. This guy's real. He's fucking with me.
He's fucking with me. You're fucking with me.
I am. I'm real. And then I
That's a
poke
good
him in the
joke.
shoulder.
That's a good joke.
Uh,
You know, I'm a big
gotta
fan of
lighten him in.
where I come from. In fact, I'm the best joke teller.
I'm not really good at jokes.
I'm the best
I'm good at
joke.
fighting.
You're
Well,
good at
tell us a
fighting.
joke. Stick.
A stick.
All right. I'll tell you a joke. Um, what's
I can't wait
hairy?
to hear it.
What's hairy, pink, and doesn't belong there?
Okay, we should find the trail to Danny. Please. I'm gonna look around and try and catch that trail that we were following.
Yes, you immediately see the colored
The
tulips and
flowers.
daisies, yes, that Danny had left for you all. You
Raise.
do
I'm gonna start
start
packing up.
you do start to notice it's a little more sporadic than it was previous, but still definitely there.
Okay. Hmm. We should get moving.
You want to hear the punchline?
I'm gonna start packing up my belongings.
Um, we're good, stick.
All right. Well, I mean, honestly, it wasn't really a joke. I've been having this thing on my thigh for a while, and I've been.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna like poke him and be like, "You should be healed now." I'm gonna use 5 lay on hands.
Oh shit!
Okay. Um,
Really hearing it.
what does Leon Hands heal? Out of curiosity?
1 second. Apparently I wasn't connected to the
Not
internet.
that. No, I'm kidding.
It might not, depending on what the fuck
Oh,
this guy
true.
has.
Yeah, it's
Come
like
on.
It's like a growth or something. I don't know. Like,
Oh my god.
You shall load D&D Beyond. You shall load now. Thank you. Lay on hands. Action, you can touch a creature, restore any number of HP remaining in the pool, or 5 HP to either cure a disease or neutralize a poison affecting the creature.
Okay, I'll say that this is fucking uh the growth like becomes more of his like color, like the rest of his skin, but it's definitely still there.
It's not infected.
Yeah,
oh
exactly.
yeah.
You-
Well, thanks. I think you just like saved my life there.
I'm gonna like step a foot away from him.
Thanks, man.
No problem.
so,
You know what that thing was called? Because I don't know what the hell it is.
No, and I don't wish to know.
okay.
I need a referral to a doctor.
this is getting too real.
All right, y'all continue on the path of the flowers. You actually those of you that take notice of it, the river that was previously um very slow moving river is actually a lot quicker today. It's still nighttime, as y'all had noticed the day before that it seems the further you get into this forest, the darker it gets. Um, but you continue to walk and you notice, as I said earlier, the flowers begin to get more sporadic. You don't know if maybe his like attention was, you know, wearing or what, but as you continue to walk forward, you begin to notice why. The trees, these beautiful cherry blossom trees, all throughout this forest have been perfectly fine and fully grown, but there is one in front of you as you're walking off to the side, off the trail, that is like burned and cut down, but not in a way of like someone came over and cut it down and then started to burn it. It looks like it has been burning for a multitude of days and then fell over and burned some of the area around it. And as you continue to walk, you see more and more of that spread out all across on each side of the river.
Mm.
Um, the area even begins to open up a little bit as you notice like tree stumps for where trees used to be. This area has been started to slowly be desecrated by some sort of firestorm or something. Um, and as you keep moving forward, you notice the flowers completely stop, and more trees are completely gone. Most of this forest in this area is absolutely desecrated. There are barely any trees left, and you just see Lothric. Actually, you would know this is where Danny's family used to be. It is completely gone. This whole area, it's about a maybe a 500 foot by 500 foot area, is just a barren wasteland of grass that's been burned and charred over, and different trees that have been knocked down, and rubble, and different tents and stuff, maybe where they used to set up, or just mostly areas that they would have set up with natural um, means have been completely burned down.
Uh huh. Oh, where is it? I'm gonna cast Divine Sense.
Okay.
Well, okay, correction. I'm gonna run out into the middle of this place and then cast Divine Sense.
Got you. Let me see.
Oh, this
Okay, go ahead.
this looks crazy.
This is not good.
You cast Divine Sense. No Fey, Fiend, Undead, Celestial. Nothing is in this area. It is completely barren.
Hmm.
There's nothing like moving around.
You can roll many different. You can roll Investigation, Perception, Insight, Arcana. Any of y'all, if you want to roll something, just let me know.
I'll do insight.
Okay.
I'll do perception.
Okay.
That's at 18 total on my insight.
Very good. We'll just go ahead and go with that first. You can see as you're looking around, um, you can't really see anything of note on the ground, but you do notice that it has happened a while ago. And with your higher insight roll, you can tell this was probably close to 40 years ago, which to you doesn't line up because you know that Danny entered the material plane not 40 years ago. He had told you all that it was definitely
Yeah,
more
I was about
recent
to
than
say.
that.
I went with him through them to the material realm.
Yes, this is much older, but you do know that time is very weird in the Feywild. So, and especially with those portals. So something clearly happened to change that. Um, Katie, what'd you roll?
I rolled a natural 1, but then I have advantage and I rolled a dirty 20. So I don't know if the natural 1 contradicts anything.
Flush.
Um, I will say
Yeah.
Do any of y'all have a way of making light?
I think I do.
Technically, I do, but only
Because
for a
I,
brief moment.
it is nighttime, so technically she would have disadvantage, but I feel like at this point y'all would have brought out some sort of light source to look around,
uh,
so I'm gonna say that she would have advantage.
I have a torch.
Okay, then that easily done. You can just pull out a torch, and yes, we'll go with the higher roll. So what was
Okay,
it?
Okay.
so dirty 20.
Okay. Um, let's see here. It was yes. You can. Oh, who just died?
Ash.
Was okay. She's back.
I revived though.
Okay.
When you press the name button.
Okay. Um, yeah, so you see a much closer look at all of the tree bark and rubble that has been completely turned to ash here, and you notice a small doll. Um, and as you pick it up, you notice that it looks like a satyr man. Um, Probably someone reminiscent from Danny's tribe.
Hmm, this is really not good. Do we see the village anywhere?
The village was where you're standing. It has been reduced
Oh
to rubble and ash.
Oh yeah, I
God.
didn't tell them anything. I just kind of ran into the middle of the area.
Oh, right.
Okay. Does the trail continue through through the village?
No, it does not.
Can I can we look around to see if we could see his footprints or anything?
Yeah, go and roll an investigation.
I got a 7.
Okay. I'll say not able to pick up his tracks. Um, but you would notice that this place looks like it's been barren for a while. Like
Okay.
maybe, as y'all are calling out different information, like Hestia probably calls out that this looks like it's happened a really long time ago. For his tracks to be completely gone, that would have to be, you know, maybe a couple days worth. So there's even been a time discrepancy on the time that he came through last night for y'all. It's been time since then for y'all,
Oh,
apparently.
okay. So I'll
So,
mention like there's no trace of him even recently being here. There's a chance that he passed through like a long time before us.
Mm, I'm gonna try one last thing. I'm talking to myself, of course. I haven't said a word to y'all, by the way.
okay.
Um, I would like to try detect magic for any type of Danny's magic.
All right. Um, yes. So you cast out detect magic. You kind of feel the magical weave as it surrounds you. It's so much stronger here than it is on Insidiel. You're immediately reminded by the overwhelming magical presence in the Feywild. But as you kind of suppress that out, you don't get anything from Danny. Like, there's no magical traces of Danny.
Like
But,
he's never, like he's not even in the realm.
mm, not that per se, but he definitely didn't cast anything here. Or at least,
Okay.
not that you can tell. But you do pick up faint magical traces of a being much stronger.
Hmm. Can I tell if it's still around or near? Or is it like
Um,
a faint trace like it was here?
can you roll an Arcana check for me?
Yes, sir. That's a natural fucking 20.
You can
Let's go.
You can definitely tell that this was along the lines of you know, the same time as whenever the the initial burning down. So like the 40 years ago type shit, around that time. It was definitely someone, and with that kind of a role, you can definitely tell it's probably Pleiadius' magic. Pleiadius came here on a timeline of the Fey realm like 40 years ago and desecrated Danny's village. And Danny, to your knowledge, was not there when that happened. It was probably more recently that Danny showed up because Danny's uh, magical power is not here, and you know that if Pleiadius showed up, Danny would have done something. He would have casted some sort of spell. There's no trace of it. So Danny was here by his pathing, but he was not here when all of this went down. He just found this.
I'm gonna check the perimeter of this former settlement.
Okay.
Maybe he started up a path again after
I
he
would
found something.
I would say knowing Danny for the amount of time that you have, I don't think you need a path to know where he would go next. I think that
Yeah,
you know he would go to Moonpost.
I'd, yeah, yeah.
And
Although I
Yeah.
hope that's the last place he would go after seeing this. Yeah.
Yeah. You guys think Lothric's okay? He's just kind of been like putting his head down and thinking really hard over there.
Hmm. What should we
I'm
do
gonna
now?
start walking.
Right?
Okay,
all of you see Lothric just start walking in a direction.
What?
I'll follow
Wait,
him.
what are we? Where? Wait, what?
I'm gonna kind of walk like slowly to like stay in the middle of us all.
I do slow down and wait for them to catch up.
Right. I guess I'm Caboose.
All right. Lothric, I assume you're heading in the direction of Moonpost.
Yes.
Okay.
And I will slowly start telling them, you know, the trail probably stopped because, well, that was Danny's village,
Oh,
and if the trail stopped there, he saw that, and I was casting magic, detect magic specifically to see if he tried casting a spell or something. None of that. So the next place would be, well, well, we're going there now. You'll see. Just
And with that kind of knowledge, you must have rolled a natural 20 or something.
I helped him escape from here.
Oh, shit. So you've been here before.
I'm from here. I will take off my helmet and show that I am an Eladrin.
You know, that explains actually a lot. Would you actually mind explaining to me like what's going on? Why are we going to the Feywild searching for a cat? And why is a whole village burned down over this cat?
He was a
It's a very,
prince.
very important cat.
This cat is royalty. You're telling me this cat actually
Ah, yes, I serve this cat. This cat is technically my ruler.
what the fuck is going on? I thought my life was fucked up. This shit is fucked up.
Yeah, it's not even the half of it. We're about to go fight an archfey at his own castle.
Where,
Hold,
where, wait,
stronghold.
wait.
We're doing what?
Stick is gonna stop. Like, all right, I appreciate the gold that your associate here has given me, but real talk, we gotta come up like actually talk about this. Why are we going against an archfey over a cat?
Well, I have no choice. Y'all can leave anytime.
I'm so confused. Why are you willing to die over a cat? I'm just
He is my ruler. I fight in the name of him. If he
He's my
dies,
friend.
I just, I I'll just be hunted down anyway for treason.
what about y'all two? What's y'all's story?
He's my friend.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, wait, okay, so like, is this like a talking cat? Is this like like a really smart, like magical cat or something? Like,
Yes,
okay, all right, okay, now we're getting somewhere. All right,
Obviously, he can talk.
he's
that was not obvious. That was never obvious from the
he's
get.
more he's more of a shifter. If like he could
He's
be
a
a
shift.
cat, he could be
That's
a mouse.
that changes so much about the job. I I thought we were.
I don't ask
This is not
questions.
true.
I just make sure he's okay, gets alcohol, and doesn't do shit like this. And the one time I overindulge in alcohol, he slips away and comes back here.
So this isn't a case of a missing pet. This is a case of a missing friend.
Slash Prince, yes.
Okay. So a friend that's also happened to be royalty.
Yes.
Okay. Now I'm up to speed.
That an
This is
archfey
all
may or may not be hunting down.
okay. I mean, honestly, in normal circumstances, I would say hell no and walk away. But honestly, I really like you guys. You paid me up front. You're searching for your friend. That's honorable. I dig that. And yeah, I'll see this through the end with y'all.
Yeah.
Stick, can you roll me a history check?
Okay. I think that's a 10. Or maybe a 9. No, that's a 10.
Okay. Um, yeah, I'll just say whatever you remember me telling you about Archfey, outside of the latter part of the stuff that they don't know. That's what Stick knows, just like the first part. So that's what he knows about Archfey. I would say just powerful ass motherfuckers. There's four of them. Just
I mean, like,
get with that.
I'll help you find your friend, I mean, as far as, like, killing an archfey, I mean, like, that's like on par with killing a god.
Yeah.
It doesn't really make sense to me, but, I mean,
Like
whatever.
I said, y'all are more than welcome to turn around. I gotta try.
Well, man,
And if worse comes to worse, I can always. Never mind. Never mind.
I feel bad, man. I don't want to let you die, so I'll
Oh,
come with.
my plan
I'll
is
come
not to die.
with. I'm just saying, because like y'all are pretty cool, honestly. Um, never got any, weird vibes from y'all. Um, from the get go, y'all treated me pretty cool. Y'all let me hang out. You paid me whenever I did good. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty simple. I don't really look for many qualities of people besides just simple ones.
All right, so you're in.
Yeah, I just gotta. I mean, I'm already here. I'm already in the Feywild. I mean, I might as well,
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I have a question.
For me,
Um, how are we gonna defeat an
oh,
archfey?
I have a plan. Don't worry.
With our fists.
Uh, you wanna vocalize that plan? Because
Um.
Please elaborate.
Yeah, that. Y'all search for Danny while I fight him for leadership.
that's a ridiculous. No, man, no.
That sounds
That's
really good. That
That's
sounds like a really
instant.
Yeah, it's literally our only shot.
Oh wait, you said your friend is royalty,
Yeah.
and he went on his own.
Yeah.
Where and you said you already know where he would go.
Yeah.
What do you think he's up to?
You want me to be real with you? There's two options.
Yeah,
In a dungeon, already dead.
damn.
It'd be kind of crazy if he already killed him, though.
Imagine you're trying to rule over a city.
Who's this? Like, okay, who's this archfey anyway? I mean, like, I know about like Oberon and like the Satyr one or whatever. Like, I mean, it's been a while since I've been up in this place, but like, which like fey, like which fey person are you talking about? Which archfey?
I mean, okay, out of game, I totally forgot the fucking name.
his name is
But my
Pleiadius,
character, yeah, okay. Uh,
God
in
of
game, I do not.
Bridges.
His name is Pleiadius.
Do I know who Pleiadius is?
You would know based off your role earlier that he is an archfey, and people were speculating that he was one of the stronger archfey of the four. Not the strongest, but definitely pretty fucking strong. Um, Also would know him as a tyrant. Also would know him as very greedy. That's essentially the gist of what you would understand of him.
Oh, I mean, that's yeah, okay. I mean, what do you think? Like the first move would be?
Of Danny
Well, yeah,
or
sure.
Pleiadius?
Well, I was talking about us, but I mean, only two, I guess.
Stealth into this place. Don't talk to anyone.
Wait,
There's no allies there.
but wait. You
Actually,
you just said that basically that it's virtually you know not a good idea to take on this guy.
Yeah.
Or like, why? Wait, you think Daddy would do that?
Yeah.
If you went back to your city where your family lives to find it ash because you escaped, what would you do?
Hmm. I mean, I guess you got a point. I mean, but like you said, he's royalty though. I mean, he's got to be smarter than.
He's hell bent on revenge.
True. I mean, he doesn't want. I mean, I don't know. For me, I've been in a dire situation before to where if it's do or die, you do, and try not to die as much as possible. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna just look back to the group. He hasn't met Danny. This is hard to explain. Please help.
I will say just real quick, Lothric, you would know of one man that you and Danny would trust. His name is Richard, a little dwarf man. And if there was one person that he would talk to while he was there, it would be Richard.
I will divulge. There may be one singular ally.
We should go talk to him before storming in.
That's why I said I think we should sneak in there,
I mean,
find him, talk
storming
to
is
him.
cool, too, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'll also say, Lothric,
Where exactly is it?
you would know it's a 3-day journey to Moonpost, Lothric.
I will divulge. It is a 3-day journey to Moonpost.
I like that word. Divulge. Divulge.
Yes.
Divulge. Sounds weird now. Divulge. Divulge. Yeah.
I also say that y'all have been walking and talking, obviously, this whole time. Um, can I actually have someone roll a D100?
Not it.
I got you. I got you. I got you.
Stick seems obviously interested in this. I'm worried.
Um, 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 Merrick?
Yeah?
Merrick?
Did you roll 1?
No.
Did you roll 100?
You rolled 100.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see.
I'm taking a picture of it.
We're dead.
Woo!
Or we're
Listen.
all gods.
Oh my god. Oh my
100 is dead.
god. Oh my I'm cursing.
Stop.
He doesn't know if it's going to be a dragon you're about to fight, or if it's going to be you find 1,000,000 gold.
I'm so nervous. What the fuck is gonna happen right now?
Whatever
um,
it is, you're to blame.
I'm sorry. I literally just rolled it like in that little corner so that it wouldn't roll forever, and it just went up right there to 100.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna tell Andrew about this. Valiant is not gonna be pleased. Or he might be very pleased. It just depends. Just depends. Cheers.
Valley.
okay. Um, as you're walking, uh, no perception roll needed, as all of you hear. You know what? Actually, who has the biggest bag in the group?
Probably
Like
me.
coin-wise?
Or just bag in general.
Probably
My,
Lothric.
my my equipment is 58 because I got the big old bad, gun on my hip.
We talking weight-wise?
I guess me because I got the bullets.
Not that kind of. One for like rations, like a backpack, essentially.
Oh,
Probably be me or Kalnon, since neither of us are humanoids. We're like large creatures.
Yeah, I would also
True,
assume that.
yeah, I
Uh,
probably do. I have like painter supplies, and I have like I have a fuck ton of shit.
okay, we'll go with that then. You
Yeah.
all hear a hearty belch come from Kilnon's bag.
oh no.
The fuck?
Whoa! I'm gonna like horse kick. What the fuck was that? Like, somebody check it. Somebody check it. What's on me?
Somebody. I'll check it.
You look inside and you see what looks like a tiny elf, like a tiny elf with these wings, even though this is a sprite, um, just sitting there, passed the fuck out with like a piece of jerky in its mouth, just.
What the hell?
Oh my god, he ate my jerky.
I will I will tie this guy up.
Um, you easily do so. He's still asleep.
Wow.
I'm gonna get where is it?
You see, like his like tiny body, and then he has like this tiny little like belly bump of how much food he's eaten in the past,
Does
however
somebody have
knows
a
long.
potato sack?
Oh my god.
I mean, I got my sock.
Close
I'm gonna
enough.
look at how big the sock is.
Oh man, like for a small goblin, I got some humongous feet right there, like big old socks. Basically regular size sock for like a
Um,
man.
I don't think that's gonna work, but we thank you.
I'll say while or after you tie him up, he just kind of was oh shit hey,
What were you doing?
Hello.
what are you doing with all that food?
Trying
I'm
to
What were you not gonna
live?
share? Were you just not gonna share with anybody? You just gonna hoard all that food? You just gonna eat it all?
I'm just gonna take out my
Where are you
gun.
from? No, where are you from?
Where are you from?
I was from that village about 700 feet back that direction.
No, you weren't.
How do you know?
Do you
Cause
know what happened to that village?
do you know what happened to that village?
It got turned to ash by, well, I don't like saying his name.
I don't like saying his name.
Well, that's something we have in common.
You see him just sort of like, I, I'm gonna
I
go.
will pull
I'm
a
gonna leave now.
cracker. I'm holding.
No.
I'm gonna hold on to the rope
it could
and go.
it
I'm
could be a
pull out a
trap.
cracker. We'll give you food for information.
You see his like mouth start watering a little bit. All right, fine, fine. Um, yeah, I wasn't around for it, but long ass time ago, motherfucker burned down that village
I'm gonna hand him part of the cracker.
instantly, like a goblin would, essentially, just fucking eats the shit out of that cracker.
How long have you been around this area?
Like a couple days, honestly.
Have you seen a satyr man come through here?
A satyr man?
He may have
Um,
been a cat.
no, no cats. I don't know what a cat. I don't know what that is, but a satyr. I think I did see a satyr come through here, or I heard about one actually. A friend of mine told me about a satyr coming through here. He like ran through. He wasn't here very long.
When?
Yeah, I wouldn't be either.
When? I mean, it must have been a few cycles ago. Like two of them.
About
Lothric,
two
this would
days.
be like 2 weeks. A
Hmm,
cycle is usually referred to as a week here.
2 weeks. Could
All
be
right,
possible.
it was probably him. We need to move. We need to find him.
The sprite just sort of it like disappears from your hand and tied up to right on top of your shoulder, Lothric. Who y'all looking for? What's his name? What are y'all doing here?
I'll hand you a piece of cracker if you not talk as much.
I don't know if that's possible. I love talking. Talking is my favorite thing to do in this entire world. He kind of like teleports and then teleports back into your palm where the cracker's at and takes a bite out of it and teleports back onto your shoulder. See, it's just really easy whenever you're a sprite, to be honest.
Understandable. Do you know anything about Moonpost?
Moonpost. I wouldn't go near there.
That we gotta go there though.
Mm, if you gotta go there, then good luck to you. It's
You know any secret ways in?
there are no secret ways in. Not anymore. Not since the lockdown.
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen you before.
I doubt it. I'm
You
gonna
know,
put
No,
my
no, no.
helmet back on.
I think I have seen you before. I think there's a couple people looking for you. I'm not obviously
No,
I'm a little
there's
guy.
nah,
I'm
there's
not trying
nobody
to turn
looking
you into
for me.
nobody. But I'm just saying that
Okay.
I'd be real careful around Moonpost.
I'm gonna look at Stick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at Stick. I'm gonna make eye contact with him.
yeah.
I'm gonna look at your gun, and I'm gonna look back at you without saying anything, and then I'm gonna look at the sprite.
I'm just gonna start like breathing heavy. Yeah, no, no, nobody's looking for me. Nah, nah, I haven't been here.
Don't worry, buddy. I'm not
What are you
gonna
I'm
tell
trying
just
to
looking
nobody.
for
say,
someone.
Calvin?
I keep secrets like nobody's
What are you
business.
trying to say, Calvin?
You better.
You're trying. What? You're
I
trying
don't
to use
want to go to
signal?
jail.
You're
That's
trying to
it.
signal me.
I'm gonna punch the sprite.
Make an
Oh,
attack roll.
Oh God, what have I done?
By the way, like I'm starting to freak out as a character
I know.
more than I was already.
Yeah. Oh fuck. I rolled a 9.
Okay,
I
right as
get
your
punched in the
fist
back of
is
the head.
about to contact the sprite, he teleports and teleports onto your hand. What are you trying to hit me for? I wasn't doing nothing.
Hey, listen here. You're freaking out my friend.
How is
Time
he
for you
freaking
to
out?
shoot.
I think he looks all right. I'm just saying,
You've been
I've
eating
seen a
on
couple
food.
posters that have his face on it. I'm just saying that, there's some information that you probably shouldn't go near Moonpost. Moonpost
All
looks
right, well, hush up,
really want you.
hush up, and you already ate our food, and you're done. Go on and get.
All right. He starts to
Oh.
like flutter away and like flutter into the air. If you
You want
want
some
more
of my fish?
information, I can give it to you.
I'm gonna throw him the rest of the ration and be like, don't tell anybody that you've seen somebody like me if they're looking for me.
What he said he has more information.
You can give us all the information, and then I'll pull out a second ration.
Hmm. All right. How long you been here for? When did you show up? How long you been gone?
Um, been gone a while. Showed back up about what, one rotation?
Be a day.
Yeah,
Days and
about a
rotations.
day.
Um, he'll just be like, I mean, yeah, you missed quite a bit then. Do you know about the reckoning?
No.
All right, so big scary guy at a Moonpost. He kind of went a little haywire. Nobody knows what caused it. He just suddenly went haywire, went around killing people, um, and took over a couple of areas. He took down Oberon, and he took down oh man, what was the other one called? I don't remember what it's called. What?
Titania
Uh, I don't know that one. Um,
or Titania, I guess, if you pronounce it weirdly.
no, no, I don't know. I don't know them, but I do know they took down Zion, and I know they took down Oberon. So those areas are now completely under that guy's rule. Um, since you don't want me saying his name, uh, completely under his rule. So it has, you know, we call it the Reckoning because he reckoned. Um, and then him and Limbo have been in talks for a long time now. A lot of high court stuff. I don't really know what it all means, but yeah. And then while all that was happening, we had the iron gates put up for Moonpost. They sectioned off Moonpost where you gotta show verification every single time you come through, and man, it's real hard getting in there now.
You heard anybody getting taken prisoner recently?
They don't believe in prisoners.
Not even of royal status?
Man, you must know some big timers, fella. I I don't know about all that. I just know they've been hunting a couple people, like 20 or so people for like a while now, and they've only found like two.
Any one of
One,
them recent?
no, no, the last one that they caught was about 5 years ago. He was an elf.
Alright. So there's still a... Okay.
Well, this is all very weird news. And kind of bad for us, right? Like, he must be super freaking powerful.
Oh yeah, big guy is real big now. I don't know if y'all know how the Feywild works. I know a couple of y'all do because you're from here, but um, whenever you kill something in the Feywild, you gain its power. And he killed two Archfey, so he's like three Archfey in one. He's a big
That's
guy.
And now that he controls all the people within both their other people that he
Yes.
he's not just 3 times more powerful. He has 3 times the army now.
what the fuck are we doing? This seems like a bad idea. I mean, I'm all for a fight, but this seems like suicide.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna ask this dude one last question.
What's that?
You can get information pretty good, right? Can you look for somebody?
As long as you don't tell me to go into Moonpost.
No, just surrounding areas.
I mean,
All you
I don't
really
know.
gotta do is spread the word about, okay, this is all I want you to do. You go to these places, to the good people you trust, and tell them if they see this person, they need to talk to him and tell him to get the fuck back to the material plane before I invade this place with the armies of the material realm.
Okay, I can
That's
do
all.
that. What you look like?
All right, group. He has
He's a
multiple
skater.
forms. He's a satyr. He can also be a four-legged. What's the closest thing to a cat? I would know, but what's the closest thing to a cat in the fucking Fae?
um, a fucking we'll just say you describe a cat for him. We'll just
I
we'll say
would
a bucket.
crudely draw a cat in the dirt. It
I think
looks
there
like
are
this.
like bigger cats in the Feywild. It's just this particular sprite has never. Sprites don't have the
Yeah,
longest lifespan, if you will. So
yeah.
he's probably just never seen one.
Yeah. I'll
Yeah.
explain his multiple forms. His name is Danny. Tell him Lothric. I shouldn't say commands, but pleads with him to go back to the material realm before I gather their armies what's left of their armies and come here.
Alright. I'll send out what word I do. I know a couple of sprite villages I can send it to. I don't know
You
how good
could
that's
you
gonna do
could
though.
tell him he's got 2 weeks.
2 cycles.
Yes,
Yeah,
2 cycles here.
just 2 cycles. Yeah. All right. Is that Can I have Can I have some more food?
I will hand him a whole ration that I've been holding.
You see him like
Yeah.
grab it, and like his wings can't like support the weight of it, so it just starts slowly like falling and like floating downwards as he's holding it, but he
I
won't
will
like
kind of
budge.
like I will put my hand under him and kind of give him like a push upwards with my palm.
Hey, thank you. And he starts flying away.
Yeah. Honestly, it seems like your friend is gone to suicide. Straight up.
There's no way we're gonna get into Moonpost.
Man, well, I feel like we should go
Uh,
try.
Hestia,
Is that
Yeah.
can you make a insight or history or religion check?
Okay. I'll do insight. What is that? I rolled a nat 1.
Oh, okay.
Plus 7. Oh.
+7, still in that one. Um, yeah, we'll just, um,
I'm just moving right along.
yeah.
anyways? No, man.
It'd be like that sometimes.
I do. That is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Like, are y'all trying to stop him from committing suicide at this point? Or are y'all trying to kill Pleiadius with him?
Both.
There's no way we're gonna kill Pleiadius now. Best thing
There's
we
a
can do
chance.
is hope they stop. They can reach Danny in time for my message to get to him.
Hmm. Hmm. Well, I mean, I think it's only your face that he said that was on the poster, right?
Yeah, but y'all aren't from the Feywild.
Well, does that? Well, I am.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
so you want me to stay in like the distance or something? I don't know what's happening here.
Just go into one of our backpacks.
I'm gonna look at my size and then look back down at him.
What? You can't do that.
No.
I thought that was easy for everyone.
Um, um,
Sorry, I was never taught geometry, so
the smallest I can get, I'm like curled down into like a cannonball. It's about as small as I can go, Chief.
Maybe we try to find your contact dude and then figure out more information.
Well, he's in Moonpost.
yeah.
Oh, he's like fully in there?
Like he lives there.
Oh, well. Shit, man.
Yeah, and the sprite's gone, right?
Oh yeah, that motherfucker took off. Give him
Yeah,
food. He was like, bet.
Mr. P, that's what I'm gonna call him. Yeah, that when he started freaking out, that was because Danny left. So that man was so mad he killed 2 other archfey.
Were they like seeing each other?
No. He planned to kill Danny and his future wife at
Oh,
the same time, but Danny saw him kill her and escaped, found me, and then we went to the dwarf man who lives in Moonpost and found a secret escape, took it, I smuggled him out. We met Balian, and Balian smuggled us to the material plane.
so after all that, he just came straight back here.
From what I can gather, he believes he's strong enough to do it on his own, so he doesn't want to drag us down with him.
Oh, he's dead.
Or locked in a prison being tortured repeatedly.
Jeez.
And this was all probably without him knowing that he killed the other 2 archfey.
Hmm.
So he thinks it's just normal Mr. P when it's not.
That's a yikes. I think we should probably
Where do you
just.
think he's being kept? That Moon City?
Possibly it could be somewhere else for all I know now that
Who,
he's conquered
who,
2 other
who,
territories.
who are you talking about? Talon. Who are you referencing to?
I was asking about Danny.
Well, you don't know where Danny is. I'm pretty sure.
Hmm.
Best case scenario, we get in and we find out that he's alive, but we can't really do much about it. Worst case scenario, we're immediately found and just evaporated.
Dead. It's a
I don't
great
know.
day.
There's now a third option to where we can head back, lead our. Oh yeah, Stick doesn't know about that.
Bye.
Yeah, we're about to lead armies into hell. We really can't be here anymore.
Y'all be on some shit, aren't y'all? Damn, like going
Yeah, we're
to
on the multi-level. We're on the
going to
multi-plane existence of heroes. Yes, there's very few of us, as you can see.
what were you doing? Like, okay, like is that what you were doing right before going to the Feywild? Like, whenever I was walking up to y'all, was y'all like just coming back from hell or some shit?
Well, more like getting ready to go back. And then Danny went missing. Horrible
Y'all,
timing.
man, y'all are on like next level, like next gen shit, man.
Next gen.
I will say, we're told previously that um, y'all were not needed to lead the armies into hell, but they would appreciate you being there. So there's no like,
Yeah.
you gotta be there, but it would be like, you did kind of tell us about this, so it'd be nice if you were here. But
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I know it's not like we're expected, but we kind of did find out about it all, so I'm gonna be there.
Hmm. And this friend that you were talking about, the one ally that Danny would talk to, where was he last?
In Moonpost.
So we have to go to Moonpost.
But I'm not doing that. That's why I got the sprite to fucking send word out to his friends, to send word to their friends, to get Danny's dumbass back to us so we don't have to go into Moonpost and die.
Lothric, now you may make a history, religion, or um, what was the other one I said earlier?
Insight.
Yes, history, religion, or insight.
A dirty 20 with history.
Okay, dirty 20. So historically, and especially leading to Pleiadius, especially in Pleiadius's case, um, he is an abundantly greedy individual. Abundantly. Like, beyond anything, the bottom line, he is greedy as fuck. He also, and even before you knew of him conquering other cities, you knew him to be constantly moving around and conquering areas. The only time he was in Moonpost, he would be in his castle and basically rolling around in his money chamber, basically laughing like a little kid kicking his feet. Um, and you would know this from Danny. That's how Danny would describe him. It's probably also why Danny was so confident coming back. Was, you know, he probably was thinking, if I show up, he's probably not even gonna be there, especially with all the new area that he's conquered. Moonpost might still be his main order of like his main base essentially, but the likelihood of Pleiadius actually being there might not
It's
be
low.
100%.
Hmm. I'll let them know that.
Well, we could try to gain more information. Just, get closer and figure out what we can do.
We can try. But if we do go in there, I will get ID'd and arrested and probably executed within like an hour.
See, like, here's the thing that we got to figure out a way to get in there while disguising you in a way to where it doesn't get you ID'd or anyway, you know. Like maybe put you in a barrel and put you on with something.
Ooh, what if, or, hmm, is,
Hey, um, your name is Kelnon, right? I said that earlier, but I didn't really know.
yeah, yours
Like,
is easy to remember. Stick. It's like a
yeah.
stick.
So would you be cool with carrying him on your back in like some sort of cargo?
That's what I was thinking. Or like, you could pretend to be dead.
That I mean, no, no, because then it brings attention to.
Mm, what if we made you a funny hat with my painter supplies?
I'm not wearing a funny hat.
I think that it would be very effective.
I mean, I have been gone a long time, but
And the
I
funny
mean,
hat would help.
would I know what like wild things they would collect from the wild that would be like hay or cotton or something like that, where they would clump it together?
Makes
Um, for what do you mean?
Like something I can hide in that
Oh,
they
I
would put
see.
on the back of a horse
I
that
mean,
they would trade normally or bring in.
to your knowledge, Moonpost was a pretty solid trading outpost. Um, almost any sort of mass supply of herbs or fruit absolutely would be transported in and out of the city. This whole lockdown verbiage, though, leads you to believe that there might be a little more difficulty to doing that, but if you know Moonpost, that is still 100% happening.
I'm thinking that is like we could just take some straw, like put it under his under his hat, put it on his face, like a mustache and beard. You know,
Mm-hmm.
really like change his whole look. You know, entirely.
I think that could work.
Put some tar, make it really stick.
Pun intended, or
No, actually, not intended.
Classic.
Well, I will say that while y'all have been having this conversation, you've been traveling. You've not made it out of the forest yet. Actually, Lothric, you would know that the north side of this forest travels a much greater distance, which is the direction y'all are heading to Moonpost. Um, so it is y'all been traveling for the better part of we'll put it at 12 hours at this point. And you are definitely all starting to get exhausted. This would be covering the first part of your day of travel, or you could continue to travel through your exhaustion.
No.
Think we should set up camp.
That would probably be wise.
Yeah.
All right, could I have someone roll a survival check for me?
I got high survival.
I got a +4.
Yeah, I got +6. Let's go. Can we both do it?
Yeah, I'll say y'all both can roll individually.
Yeah.
Cool.
I got a real high roll.
I just burned the shit out of my tongue. That's sick.
I got 23.
23. Hestia?
Yep. Team.
Okay. Both pretty good rolls. Yeah, I'll say like before, y'all would find a place to set up in the trees, as you would know it to be safe last time, so surely it must be safe again. Um, Decently far out from the water. Not as far out as before, but definitely more far than the usual typical person probably would. And yeah, you set up a nice little canopy in the trees, and it's a nice little hovel to bed down for the night. Is there going to be people taking watches tonight?
I'll take first watch. I only sleep 4 hours anyway.
I didn't take so much.
And I'll take third.
All right. So actually, Lothric, you'd be up for 2 watches in that case if you sleep for 4 hours.
I can do that.
Nice. Okay, so go ahead and roll me a perception check, Lothric, for your first watch.
12 plus 5 is 17.
Very nice. Beautiful Feywild night. Once again, like the night before, not as like overwhelming as it was the previous night, but very much still getting the sense of like, yeah, you're kind of shitting bricks, but it is nice to be home still. Um, the stars are very prevalent tonight in comparison to last night, where it was a little more cloudy and it was a little more tree cover. It's a lot easier to see them. Um, Towards the end of your watch, you get this like creeping feeling on the back of your neck, and you kind of like rub the back of your neck, and you feel like what you feel like a hand, and you turn around very quickly, and immediately right in front of your face is a human spirit, like in your face. And as you turn to it, it goes, and it kind of like sucks the air from your lungs, and then before it can do any sort of attack or anything, you pull away, and it pulls away as well and falls and sinks into the earth.
Huh. Not gonna freak out. Just gonna start muttering a divine prayer to help the spirits of this area.
Okay. Make a hmm. Make a wisdom check.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. Yeah. Nothing else happens for the rest of the night. Or for the rest of your watch. Next up is Hestia, I believe. You could roll me a perception check.
Oh, that's a 10 total?
Okay. Your watch goes on with nothing of note. Um, you're a little bit more attuned with nature, so you notice the trees on this side actually sway to the opposite side, to the trees that you stayed the night before. Um, the moon seems a little closer even, and it's a little colder. But other than that, nothing, nothing of note.
Okay.
Um, and I guess Lothric, if you wish to be awake for this third watch, and then also um, count on for your watch as well, which your roll will be with uh, not advantage, so it'll be a straight roll.
Okay. Let me roll. That is an 18 total.
18. Um, with that, same thing as Hestia. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay.
Maybe a glimpse of something off at a distance. Kind of makes you a little anxious for a moment. You kind of lean in and squint your eyes a little bit, and you just see like its head turn 180 degrees and then turn back to look at you. You're like, oh, that's a fucking owl. And then it kind of like, it flies off for the night.
Whew. Spooked me.
That,
My heart was
that
up.
made, yeah, what the hell, Merrick? That made my heart jump.
Like skinwalker things, man.
Yeah, right. Like, we're in the Feywild. Anything can pop up right now.
Yep.
Just stands on his. No.
Fucking Slenderman out here.
But yeah,
Okay.
with that, you all get a long rest. Oh, wait, so, what were you saying?
I just said I
Nah.
was gonna get killed by an owl. It's fine.
Oh. um, yeah, you all get your long rest. Everything is fine throughout the night. Um, and you all wake up. It is still night, but it's like teetering where it might start becoming day soon. It's like that 4:30 a.m. That would be like the time range. So it's really honestly like the coldest you felt it here so far. Um, very heavy dew on the ground, and yeah, it's weird not to be following the flowers this morning.
Man, that was the second night in a row. Just had this really nice sleep.
Cool.
Sleep is hard to come by, but this,
Mm-hmm.
where I'm from.
And where are you from?
I'm from the wilds.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yep.
My God, get up.
I'm,
I
from,
hope they call me. Come
I'm a forest goblin. I'm gonna get up and grumble and put on my shoes.
You put on your shoes.
Missing a sock. Hey,
Um,
Lothric, what did I ever give you that sock?
I gave it back to you.
What the hell did I do with it?
I do not know.
I'm just like literally like one sock less. I have misplaced my sock.
um, just give you a little more information to stick for your own personal gain if you want to say it or not. The place on a Xeon, or sorry, not on a Xeon, but on Insidiel that you originated from was the Kongai jungle. That was the continent that you grew up on whenever you were
I'm
in
from
Insidiel.
I'm from the Kungai.
Um, the only person that would know of that is actually Hestia. Actually, no. No, yes, it would just be Hestia. Yep.
Wait, what I mean?
Uh, growing up in a Xeon, you would know most of the other continents.
Oh, okay.
Actually, Kelnon also would know it. You grew up in Banadai, so you would also know it. Apparently, are both
Yeah.
monks. Yeah, so you would also know of this, but Lothric, you have no idea where the fuck that is at. You've only been on a
What?
Xeon. Y'all would sort of know this area to be. Um, it is a ginormous jungle. The entire continent is just jungle and mountainous ranges, and known as like one of the most dangerous places on Insidiel. Um,
Lovely.
a lot of tribes live there, and they do not like people living there.
I'm a wild man goblin thing.
Um,
All right.
for this second day's journey, can I have someone roll a D100, please?
Wait, should I do it again?
Do it again.
All
Or
right.
you could have Katie
When
roll it.
oh, fine.
It's up to you.
Oh well. Gotta remember how to do this. Okay, we got a 26.
26. Can you roll that one again? Sorry. It is one of the only ones I can't use.
All right. We're at a 58.
58.
The last one was Pleiadius.
Pleiadius just shows up. Sup, dog?
So, dog.
What y'all doing here? Y'all ain't supposed to be here.
Oh my
Um,
god.
You said my name once, so
y'all, y'all, are traveling and you kind of start following the semblance of a trail. Um, which Lothric, you would know this to be one of the many trails that do lead to Moonpost, as It is a trade center, so it will have, roads leading in and out of it. Still quite a whiles away, still, a full 2 days travel from it. But as you're traveling on this road, a decent while in, you see a caravan heading in your direction. There seems to be a singular man on the front of it, or an elf, if you will, um, with
I'm gonna
long
hide and put my cloak on.
blonde hair and these glasses. What is it called whenever you have a monocle, but it's like both? I mean, I guess it's just glasses, but they're like thick fucking
Spectacles.
glasses that both have like chains leading off the side of them.
Got like
Hmm.
bookkeeper's glasses.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Hmm.
So as you'll start to pass each other, just, oh, hello. Can I sell y'all anything?
Man.
What do you have to
I've
say?
I've got many a thing. I've got actually here. Let me do this. And he kind of turns around and he pulls a lever, and this wooden slack just kind of falls loose and it just shing and just falls, and you see anywhere ranging from fruit on one side, and in the middle some leather products, and on the right side you see some very basic looking um, swords and basic armor, and then you see some jewelry in the front of it and some gems just below that. He kind of hops down and so I've got many different things. I can sell you anything you'd like, anything. Just name it.
Ah, I I need to replenish some jerky that was stolen by a sprite.
That does happen here. Wonderful. What would you like? Would you like any of these fruits here? Would you like specifically meat again, or what would you like?
Yeah, fruit is great. How much for like these? I'm gonna pick a fruit that looks odd to me.
Okay, yeah, you pick up a like a greenish, not like a dark green, but like a light green, sort of furry, kind of looks like a pear a little bit, but it's got um more of an orangey texture to it. He goes, oh, you can have that. Um, you know what? If you get 3 of them, I'll give you that one on the house, and I'll lower the price to 20 silver
Okay, how
or 2
many will
gold.
you give me for 1 gold?
I'll give you one of them.
Hmm. Then wait. Oh, math. I understand. Let me see here. I will take 5, and I will give him 5 gold.
Fantastic. I will take this. And he kind of shovels off that.
Thank you.
I see a wonderful lady here, and he kind of points towards Essie. Uh, are you interested in any sort of jewelry? He kind of picks one up, and it's like a beautiful gold chain with a like a dragonfly at the end of it, where at the bottom of the necklace hangs, and it's got like a little diamond encrusted with little red eyes, ruby eyes. He goes, I think this would look lovely on you.
I don't really have a lot of interest in jewelry, to be honest.
It does have a magical enchantment.
What is the enchantment?
He kind of like looks at a book and he goes, "It's a +1 to AC."
Oh, well, how much do you want for it?
I'll uh, I'll do 150 gold.
Jesus Christ.
You probably won't find this anywhere else.
I haven't been keeping track of how much gold. I don't think I ever had any gold, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I've been somebody else.
Um,
Wait, you need gold?
Uh, well, it's kind of a lot.
How much is it? I wasn't listening. I'm gonna be
150.
eating my fruit. 150. I pay the man.
Wonderful, thank you. And he kind of like takes the sack of gold and just kind of puts it in his pocket, hands you the necklace. I hope you enjoy that. And for you, sir, and he kind of like claps your arm, and he like takes takes your shoulder. And he's holding onto you, stick. He goes, "You look like a hearty young fellow. Do you want something to protect this mighty chest?" He kind of like pounds your chest a little bit.
Uh, uh, I mean, can you actually give me my space? Um,
My apologies. My apologies. I will try to be. I I apologize. I'm simply an old man. He kind of like steps back. Is there anything that you would like?
you got like metal for bullets?
Um, I I don't know what bullets are, but
Oh yeah.
I
Uh,
suppose I have many kinds of spare metal if that's what you're looking for. I have something that you might be interested in. I think I do. I've heard of this term bullets. It's like a projectile, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So he kind of turns around and he starts fiddling with like this little back locker, and he kind of like pulls out this like little ball. And he kind of like tosses it up and down. This might be of some interest for you. It looks like a little plastic like blue ball. He kind of like hands it to you. Don't
oh,
press the button on it. That is an explosive. Um, if you press the blue button on it within 6 seconds or so, it will go boom and it will explode. It's my own creation.
Am I able to shoot it out of my gun? I'm gonna like hold up this hand cannon.
He kind of like inspects your hand cannon. You can tell he's never been around a gun before because he's pointing his face directly into the barrel. And he's like, I'm not really sure if it would fit in this, but you could try, maybe. I don't know.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, I guess worth a try, right?
Yeah, that one, I'll sell it to you for a grand price, 90 gold.
You know, I'll take 5 of them
5 of them.
if you have them.
Let me kind of like scratches his head. You see like a bead of sweat. Uh, yeah, let me see. He kind of like looks back and starts scrambling around and like gets into the fully into the caravan and starts like digging around and like rubbing. You hear like certain stuff fall and like a plate crash. God damn it! And you see he comes out with like 5 of them, just like carrying. Like, here you go. He kind of like dumps them into your hands. For 5, nice. We'll call it. We'll call it an even 400.
Right? I'll hand him 450.
Fantastic. He'll take it, and he will definitely pocket that. Lovely business doing it. And then, Lothric, are you full hiding, or are you just kind of hidden?
I'm just not like wanting anywhere, so I'm kind of like looking down with my hood over.
He'll just kind of like briefly. So, do you want anything? I know you haven't looked up it yet, but I do have
I'm
a
all
lot of
right.
wares. I have a lot of things.
I'm all right.
Okay. Well, I thank you all for your patronage. I hope you have a wonderful day. And he kind of like hops back up and whoosh, and he kind of has his donkey start taking him away.
I will pass out the fruit to my companions.
cool.
I will take some and eat.
Oh,
It's like a lemon.
strawberries.
Like you take a
Oh,
bite into it, and it's like immediately fills your senses with something ultimately sour.
Yeah.
They're pretty good.
Actually, that makes sense. Yeah,
I hand
you
them
would like that.
back.
What? Is it too tangy?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'll eat yours.
it's all right.
Chase, you can put those in your inventory as blue ball.
Blue ball. I put
Yep.
them down as bomb because it had the
Uh,
same price as what you
that's
mentioned.
that's fair, I guess. Yeah, just know it takes an action to throw one. We
Yeah.
will have a conversation later on whether or not you can shoot it out of your
Okay.
gun. The I don't know if that amulet of +1 is an actual thing. Let me double check that.
I already added it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Oh, dope.
I just made a custom item.
Nice. Works for me.
Figured I'd save you some time.
Yes, it is an attunement item, but we'll just note that.
Okay, yeah.
You are attuned to one item. Um,
I got blue balls in my inventory.
yes, you do. You're a blue bulb. Um, I- I'll say, you can attune while you're walking, Hesia, and y'all continue to walk on. It's been about an hour. And you finally attune to it. You have the AC buff, and then you start suddenly feeling like, I don't know if nauseous is the right word, but it's a feeling that quickly comes and fades. Um, but
Can I roll
suddenly,
insight on that feeling?
yeah, sure.
14 total.
Um, you definitely something's different. Something's off. You kind of like look down. You don't see anything different initially, but then like you start seeing like this creeping blue start going across your skin, and then you look at your other arm, and it's also starting to turn blue, and your entire body is starting to turn blue.
I would be like, guys, something's wrong.
Everyone, as everyone turns and looks at you, you are basically completely blue at this point.
What did you do?
Yeah, from the blue balls.
I'm not normally blue.
No. Lothric or person. Sorry,
Um,
didn't mean to give that away. Can you look at this?
I'm gonna take a look at it and how you feeling?
Uh,
I feel kind of normal, other than like I felt nauseous for a second, but now I'm blue.
Huh.
Lovic, roll a medicine check for me.
I got a 19 plus 20. It's a 21.
Uh, there's nothing medically or magically wrong with her that you can tell. She's just blue.
What the hell?
And you say you weren't blue before this?
You saw me. I typically have like grayish skin. I guess kind of blue. I don't know. Maybe I was blue.
Are
No,
you?
no, I don't think you were blue, actually.
You've been gaslighted into believing that you were previously blue. Maybe I was blue this whole time.
You were probably
I'm just
Let's
messing with you.
continue.
You were not blue before, but there's
Are you like a
nothing.
caterpillar? Like this is your stage of life or something?
What?
You know how like
Gonna
caterpillars.
detect magic.
I'll say with the insight that uh you had rolled earlier, Hesia, it's probably some sort of curse that's attached to the necklace that he sold you.
Oh.
It's just some
Well,
mildly inconvenience that makes you blue for the advantage of having a +1.
hmm. Do you have remove curse, Lothric? Maybe that would work to take the negative effect away.
Uh-huh. 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 I'm just gonna point at the amulet. Command! Remove curse!
You do so, it has no effect.
I'm gonna look at Hestia. That's a no-go.
So that was a no to like next like butterfly stage of life, right?
She's not a butterfly.
I don't know. I don't know how like Goliaths work or whatever.
Think of the pupil state.
Ah, yeah. Yeah.
Then
Well, I
again,
mean,
my
if,
live long enough to figure it out, so who knows?
I mean, if you feel all right, maybe you're good. You know, you're good.
Yeah, I'm okay with being blue, I guess.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
What's that blue song from Big Fat Liar? That movie, Big Fat Liar. What's that blue? Man, what's that song?
What is a movie?
A
Big
That's
big
fat
true.
liar? I feel I'm offended.
God damn it!
I feel.
Y'all know what I'm talking about.
I never saw that. Actually.
I haven't either.
Dang
No one knows what you're talking about.
All right. Now I'm just gonna walk away.
Well,
And
you'll continue to walk on after this discovery of Hestia turning blue. Um, and uh, you finally exit the forest. And as you exit the forest, it becomes day again. It's now suddenly a bright early morning. It's about 6 or so hours into your walk at this point. Um, and you see a continuation of the thing that you had saw before, um, before you enter the forest, where you see the far off distance and even more far off than before, because you've been heading in the opposite direction. Um, Cloud that reaches space essentially, and now actually off to your right you can see a hunormous. That's not a word. Hunormous is a new word that I just make up, and we're gonna use it. A hunormous tree off in the distance that reaches beyond your mind's capacity. You can't even actually see its canopy because it goes so far beyond that it is covered by cloud cover in space and everything else. It just is a trunk that goes infinitely into the sky. Um, but that is also not the direction you're heading. The direction you're heading is some lower level grass now at this point. Um, and uh, you've now split off from the river that was inside the forest, and you have a bunch of smaller, more sectioned rivers. Honestly, for most of us, we would even see these as like sewers, the way that, like, how tiny they are. Um, they just kind of go from like section to section and then stop. But you mostly just follow the path and you're walking and nothing really goes on. There's much more wildlife in this area, a lot more birds and uh, different creatures that you hadn't seen previously. Um, but about actually, can I get a perception check from? Let's see here. Would it be? Would be Lothric? Can you give me a perception check? And actually, I'll also say count on, since you have
Uh,
advantage.
to 21 again.
Okay.
$19 total.
Very nice. The two of you, pretty much simultaneously, um, as soon as you exit the forest, off to your right side, um, see what looks like a large wolf, but you would know this to be a warg. And as you look over, you see these two smaller ones, and the main one sort of like sits up and almost looks like a human as it like stands there and just kind of is pointing its nose in the air and starts sniffing and is searching for something. And it is a ginormous wolf. It is, as it's sitting fully up, maybe 8 foot tall.
That's probably not good.
Yeah,
What would you like to do?
shoot it.
How far away is it?
I'd say at this point, it's probably around the 150 foot range from you.
Okay. If nobody else, if there is anybody in the party that hasn't noticed it yet, I will point it out to them quietly.
Oh, holy fucking shit. The fuck?
That's the thing.
As it's sitting there, like sitting up, you almost like see its like shoulders like roll back. Like it really is like taking the form of almost like a human. And let's see what it rolls. It's just still nose up and looking for something, smelling for something.
It's probably searching for us.
No, I think it's only searching for blue people.
What? Why would you say that?
I'm gonna like slowly look over to the both of them.
You know, I feel like that makes sense.
It's
Yeah.
probably looking for gnome people. I'm gonna look down at Stick.
I'm a goblin. I don't know why. I don't know why people are thinking I'm a gnome.
Fucking racist.
The knoll like walks over. Yeah, man, that was pretty racist of you. I don't know why you called him a gnome.
Well, I was looking at you. No, I forgot what race Chase's character was. I just went with something small because I remembered he was small.
I'm a gobbledygook. Yeah, no, but what are we doing?
I'm gonna continue to walk slowly while keeping my eye on it.
I could just shoot it.
No.
We probably shouldn't try to fight it.
All right.
I think if we want to fight it, we should all attack it at the same time.
I'm not fighting that.
Are
I don't
any of
really
you
want to.
rolling stealth?
Yeah, I'll roll stealth.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
No, I mean, yeah.
Ooh, hell yeah.
This is decent.
All right, let me hear it.
Yeah. Oh.
I got a 19.
I got a 17. For some reason, my stealth is +4, which I barely understand.
Go did.
Dexterity.
Remember that. Yeah. get some quick hooves.
That's crazy. Like, I can't imagine a fucking centaur just like popping behind a rock. Like, yeah, got that stealth check. What the fuck?
Then tiptoeing in my Jordan.
Oh my
Uh,
god.
Hestia, what did you roll?
23.
Yeah, yeah. And then Stick, what did you roll?
16.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna do it. Rocks fall, you all die. No, uh,
Rolls me.
as whoever is still watching it as you walk on and sneak past, um, you see the main one kind of like get frustrated and then kind of just sit back down, and it seems like it kind of lost whatever it was trying to track. And then you see one of the smaller ones kind of it sit up on its hind legs and is looking directly at y'all and just goes "Rah! Ah!" and is speaking some sort of language that none of you understand except for Hestia, in which you would know that it is abyssal, and it's saying kill, kill.
They see us.
Okay, now you can shoot it.
All right, bet.
No, run! And I'm gonna Misty Step.
I will say
My bad, Phase
roll
Step.
initiative. If you had taken the shot a moment earlier, I would say that you would have been able to take the shot off, but it did notice you before that. So
Well, before we because I'm getting old man tired.
do we
I
want to
just
call it
rolled a
here?
net.
Oh, I will have that written down for the next session then.
Hell yeah.
Did you want mine too?
Yeah, let's go ahead and take the initiatives and then we'll call it a night. So
I got a 17.
let me put in the Knowles and then I'll put in y'all's.
Let me make sure I got a 17. That's not just... Okay.
Yeah, the main one has a like +8 on perception, and he rolled a 2 and a 3. And I was like, well, fucking great. I was like, oh yeah, his lesser knolls, the second lesser knoll, the first one rolled like a 12 or something, which wasn't enough. The second one rolled a natural 19, and I was like, oh, there it is.
Oh, there it is.
Wah, wah.
And you plus that. Okay. All right,
I
25
got
to
it.
20.
I got a dirty 20.
I had a net 20 plus 4? 24?
Very nice. 2015.
17.
And then Stick, what did you roll? I didn't hear it. What?
A 10.
15?
10.
Oh, 10.
0.
10.
Mike was raising. Very nice.
Loose in the wild.
Yee yee yee.
Yeah. Yeah, my favorite part was definitely rolling 100 on that.
Insane.
Yeah, that was sick.
Yeah, I was just scared of what was gonna fucking happen. That's why I was staying quiet. Just like, yeah, but what does that mean?
I like it when Hestia turned blue.
Oh,
Yeah, I think that was my favorite part too, actually.
We're like, they're fine. I mean, you're just blue.
Yeah, that's probably my favorite part too, where I was like, you said you weren't blue before this? Knowing well enough that she was not blue before this.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean,
I just I'm not gonna say what y'all rolled for the random encounter, but um, certain part of it was that a merchant would show up, and I was like, well, they're in the Feywild. Like, this motherfucker can't just be a normal merchant. Like, that doesn't make any sense. So I was like, maybe he has like a necklace that is secretly cursed and will turn the user blue. So when you bought it, I was like, hell yeah.
Just
Right.
a
Of course, it would be me.
somewhat defect.
Yeah, like it still works. It still gives you the +1, but
He's just
definitely
blue.
turns you blue.
Like, I'll be blue for 19 AC. Shit.
Yeah.
I like it.
that's badass.
And I
Oh, yeah.
cannot wait for Stick to get blue balls.
His first time. Oh.
Oh my god.
why you say "aw"? What?
Just to make it weird.
Oh man, success.
Hell yeah. Well, on that note, I think I'm gonna make me some dinner.
Hell yeah.
GG.
Same.
G is G.
GG's.
Thank y'all for joining.
Merrick, you want to play Magic?
Yeah, sure.
Bet.
Y'all have a nice night.
You too.
GG.
GG.
Peace. GG.
Meanwhile, Mr. Yawning over here.
Yeah, I farted so hard earlier.
Oh my god.
I love that.